You with the shirt with a collar. I don't even know whose kid you are.
I'm yours.
You know what? You clean up pretty nice there.
I know. Does it surprise you at all that this was a shirt selected by my fiance and not by myself?
No. It's a 0% does that surprise me.
Life is getting better. I got a collar on.
Nothing but up for you and your fashion sense from here.
Don't expect this episode to be any more sophisticated for it, though.
Again, 0%. Welcome back to Talking Story. Hey, my name is John Minton. That right there, sporting a collar, is my literary wingman, my little chill of happiness, the best producer on BookTube, little Jakey Two-Sword, and, you know, a fine looking young man.
Wow, that's a very lovely final title. 5 titles, I'll take that. My name is Jacob, and I'm happy to be here.
Hey, you know what? We are loaded up with announcements.
Are we? Okay, I didn't even know this, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, you did make the producer, the production meeting.
I made it to a video with Grifkin, and we count that as a producer call.
That absolutely doesn't count.
Of course that
You're
counts.
making it to production meetings for other channels, and I don't even, that just,
we sat around,
my brain.
We ate Cheez-Its. It counts.
I saw. It does not count.
What announcements we got?
Let's get to this. Number one announcement.
Yeah.
This is astonishing to me. Absolutely astonishing to me.
Uh-huh.
Right about 4.5 months ago, May 15th, you, me, your mother, J.A.J. Minton, we came out with our first book in the Strange Eon series, Discovery.
That is correct.
So in only 4.5 months, enough fine folks out there have picked it up, read it, and then gone to Reddit and cast their vote for it being one of the best indie published fantasies of the... I can't believe this has happened, and it just being out there in that limited amount of time. Can we throw it up there?
Yeah,
Look, you got to scan all the way to the bottom, but it doesn't matter. We're on the list.
We are number 11, tied with somebody else that I wish I could remember off the top of my head. But it'll be on screen, and of course, check out all those indie books because
Small Miracles.
Small Miracles.
I remember
That's
it.
what
Small
it was.
Miracles.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, we're tied with Small Miracles. Couldn't be more happy to be tied with.
Oh God, yeah.
Hey, throw it up here. Is it up here? Did you throw it up here?
It is already up there. You can stop back.
Look, this is amazing to me, and this is all thanks to each and every one of you that gave this a test drive and tried it out and picked it up, and then were moved in some way, shape, or form. If you're a user of Reddit or our fantasy on Reddit and cast a vote and just, I mean, wow, unbelievable. I think we walked around shocked and stunned for a good chunk of the day.
You had us all in a group call for a moment to be like, this is, we all just need to take a second and process what's happened together because this is insane.
I mean, this is crazy, absolutely crazy. So we couldn't be more just touched and bowled over, blown away. So just huge thank you to every single person that has given Discovery a chance,
and to those that voted.
And apparently had a pretty fun ride with it, and voted. Yeah, unbelievable. So now,
yes,
book 2,
yes,
of the Strange Eon series is. Are you ready? Ready?
I'm ready. We're at 9,000%. I remember it this time.
No. We're not. You missed a goal this week, so that we can't be at 9,000%. But your pages are great, from what I hear. Haven't got to them yet, but I hear they're great. Here's the thing: we are at, and I don't know what.
They'll be
side
somewhere.
You're
don't even worry about it.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. Booyah! 27%.
27%.
27%. That's our best assessment. Of about where we're at.
See, I haven't read everything that Mom has done yet. We're each kind of behind on each other's right now because I've been told, hey, read this. And I go, okay, cool, I'll read it tomorrow. Yeah. And then tomorrow I get a text like, hey, don't read that. I'm working on it. Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it. See, and here's the thing. Like, we can't actually, because we're a three-headed monster.
Yeah.
We can't. We have a hard time counting pages if we each haven't weighed in on it and passed it around and done some scribbles and added. So it's
just because pages are written doesn't mean that it's technically done, because everybody has to go through it and put their own little stamp on it. And yeah.
Yes. It's a whole process. Yeah. But best we can tell, we're at about 27%.
Feels good.
And having a great time.
Oh, having a blast. Yeah. I think now it's the part of the book that it feels like it's just fun, you know?
This is one of those parts that we couldn't wait to get to, quite honest. I mean, this is one of the ones, it was one of the parts I was like, oh, bring this, just bring it. Yeah. So we're having a good time. Now, I have to we put out our spooky season TBR.
We did, yes.
We did, and I have to make an adjustment.
Oh, that's right. I'm excited about this, even though I'm not involved. I'm excited about this.
You could totally be involved with this.
Maybe. I've already got a lot going on for reads this month, so maybe.
I know, but look, let me show you what this is. Okay. I would love for you to be involved with this. This is a buddy read with me and the absolutely fabulous human, amazing artist and writer, Janny WURTS.
The icon.
Told me, hey, for spooky season, me and you, let's read Roger Zelazny's A Night in the Lonesome October. This is look how thin
gorgeous cover, by the way.
This is a really cool cover. This is a love letter to everything spooky for the season. Yeah. And this is what it is. It's like a lovely little calendar with a little fun size spooky season treat for every day. If you look at the table of contents here, it's a little calendar.
That's smart. That's lovely.
And you read one for every day of October. And when you look at these, this is why I'm saying you could be involved. Look, here's October 1, a page and a half.
But are they all that long?
They're all about like that, each and every day. Here's October 2, 2 pages. October 3, 2 pages.
Maybe I could.
Like they're all, you pick this up, you start your spooky season day, you read a page and a half, 2-3 pages, and you get that little fun size treat from a master, Roger Zelazny, and you get to be on a buddy read with me and Janny WURTS.
Yeah. Okay, that might go in the Amazon shopping cart. That's...
I just got this delivered today. You got a couple days. Get it in.
Okay.
And do this with it. You'll start every day with a couple pages. Couldn't be easy.
It gives me an excuse to talk to Janny, which cannot be passed up.
That cannot be passed up. This is why I totally forgot I said I do this with her. She reminded me right after she saw our TBR. I couldn't be more thrilled to do this with Janny. It's going to be amazing. And then maybe, at the end of spooky season, we'll all get together and talk about how it was.
So cool. And you guys join in too. Hop in the Discord and talk about it.
Absolutely.
And all that.
If you want, this is supposed to be just filled with Easter eggs from all types of horror genre or all types of stories. Just a love letter. Just so much fun. Please join in. And start each and every day with just a couple pages of a bite-sized little fun treat for spooky season with us and the incomparable Janny WURTS.
I don't know if I can pass it up. I'll maybe... Yeah, I'll order it. I'll do it. I'll be there.
Okay, you're in. You're in. That's it. It's decided. Okay, now, here is the last announcement.
Okay, why are you saying it so dramatically?
Because I couldn't be more excited. So this Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
It will be the final discussion with me, Josh from Red Fury Books, and Alan from the Library of Allenxandria. We are talking about the final book of the Long Price Quartet by Daniel Abraham, A Price of Spring. And this series is going to make my all-time fave series list. Like, it's just done. Absolutely done.
Yeah.
So everybody join us. We're going to start, spoiler free. Now that we've read the whole series, all three of us are going to start and lay out our case of why each and every one of you walking the face of the planet should pick up Long Price Quartet and give it a try. So it's why you should read this with all three of us. And then we're going to rate the 4, I think, and have some fun with that. And then we'll get into spoilers for book 4 down the road. But join us for this live stream this Wednesday night, October 1st, 8 o'clock Eastern. All three of us here, the Long Price Prophet, Alan himself, Josh at Red Fury Books, and myself. Please join us, whether you've read it, whether you hadn't, because we're going to start off talking about why you should read it. It's an awesome live stream for everybody.
That's so cool, man. It makes me want to pick that up too. You can't keep doing this to me.
Man.
Piling more books on my TBR.
absolutely love.
I know I would.
Long
That's
Price
the
Book.
problem.
So that's it for my announcements. I got them all. Now you get to start with what you have been reading.
I do get to start with what I've been. Do you know what I've been reading?
I'm pretty sure.
I've been reading,
unless you're going to pull a surprise.
Beautiful Broken Binding edition of Ashes of Man, which I picked up from you because I accidentally shipped it to your house. Oh my God, man!
I got to hold it.
You got to hold it and shoot an unboxing with it.
I did. I shot an unboxing with your books. I have no pride. Yeah.
I forgot to say, I think like a fifth of the way through. I think my progress bar says I'm at like 21%, 20%, something like that. Far enough to be super excited. This is...
I think I know why.
I don't know. I mean, nothing like huge has happened yet. So if something big is about to happen, don't tell me. I want to figure it out.
Yeah, no. There's a cathartic, emotional feeling of the beginning of this.
Yeah, that was good. And that was what I was about to say. Is like I don't know if I can give like a whole introduction on Sun Eater because everybody knows what Sun Eater is at this point. This is book 5 in the series, but now I'm starting to get kind of what I remember you talking about a little bit when you were going through these, I think you were saying it all the way back in like Demon and White and stuff, that Christopher RUOCCHIO is obviously not an old man. Granted, he's not a kid either, but he's not experienced every chapter of life, and yet he's able to write every chapter of life in a way that's so interesting and I haven't lived it either, but feels true to life and just taps into the emotionality of it.
Truly,
exactly.
Yes.
Which is what I was saying is like how much I loved Kingdoms of Death, because it felt like I didn't know you had that gear in you, Mr. RUOCCHIO, to tap into the emotionality that much. Not just because of the terrifying things that happen in Kingdoms of Death, but because of the very end that really hits in a almost bittersweet kind of way and just digs the knife a little bit deeper. And the thing that I'm feeling about Ashes of Man is now we're getting the almost like emotional and mental repercussions of what's happened in Kingdoms of Death in a way that makes me feel like, I don't know any shorter way to explain this, so it might take me a little bit of going around. So just forgive me for a moment. Reading these books in order back to back to back can get to a point where it feels like I would love to read something else just so I'm not hearing Hadrian for one moment, right? And I had this with Red Rising too, because I was just blowing through the first 3 back to back. And it's got nothing to do with the writing. It's just, you get tired of hearing the same character's voice for, I think it's been like 4 or 5 months. Something
different.
And now in Ashes of Man, it almost feels like that has become a feature of the story. It's leaning a little bit more into the territory of character study in the way that I find insanely interesting. Just paying attention to Hadrian's voice and how he treats people, how he thinks of himself, even in dialogue scenes of like choices that he's making of, I don't want to spoil things, but he's talking to a doctor about a certain procedure having done to him, and he makes the decision, no, can you do this in a way that's like, you've learned from the past, you're predicting the future, you've become a different man, and you're willing to make a sacrifice for a longer term solution. And it's just it's so interesting to nitpick those little pieces of Hadrian Marlowe, and I'm enjoying that.
Nitpick. I totally agree with you, and this is what I mean sometimes by he's writing beyond his years, because Hadrian has become this brash upstart, this idealist that fled his home to change the galaxy and the empire, gone on this journey, and now he's somebody that he's an older person. He's gonna move slower. He has the bill for the toll of everything he's paid for every decision he's made. These relationships, these loves gained and lost, and all of these things that he's been through, and carrying the weight of his own legend. All of this has kind of made him a totally different, older, more seasoned character. So you've gone from that idealist to the brash cape-wearing, swashbuckling, can do no wrong. And now we have, you're absolutely right. It's like the character, but you do get that change just as you stick with the series because the character moves from one place to another.
Yeah. I that's obviously I'm only a fifth of the way through. I'm sure amazing things are going to happen soon, but the pace is slowed down for now in a way that has allowed me to kind of reinsert myself into the smaller aspects of what I like about the series. So it's loving this book, man. Really loving it. I have a feeling it might be like my second or third favorite, somewhere around the Howling Dark area. I think Kingdoms of Death is still going to be number one for me, but
I will tell you, you're a horror fan like me.
Is there more?
This book has some. Oh, this book has some goodness.
Okay, well, maybe it's going to
way.
be number two then. Maybe that'll solidify. I don't think it'll top number one, but maybe it'll be up there.
There's there's creepy stuff coming your way. It's a really good one. I really enjoyed it.
One more thing about Sonator is that actually I was buddy reading Kingdoms of Death with Justin Grissom, who has his own channel, link in the description, and we were planning on doing a live stream the same night that you were doing your live stream with LPQ, Red Fury Books, and Library of Allenxandria. I think I'm gonna contact Justin and make that a different night so that we're not once again split apart on the same night.
Okay.
So to be announced when Justin and I will be talking about Kingdoms of Death, but that will be on his channel. So subscribe to him down below.
I want to watch that. So do it tonight.
I will
not
do
doing
it another
something
night that we are not also doing a live stream.
Because I do want to watch it. Okay.
That was everything that I read this week. How about yourself?
How about myself? I started
I can already
and
see
finished.
it. Come on, man.
You want to talk about the incomparable master?
Give me the FOMO.
Janny WURTS. I started and finished. Grand Conspiracy by
that's
Janny
right.
WURTS. Started and finished.
Yes. Okay.
Grand Conspiracy by Janny WURTS. This is book 4 or 5, depending on
You want to take that one more time?
Apart. Yeah, if they split apart, if you have the versions where they split apart Ships of Marier and Warhost of Vastmark, or not, it's 4 or 5. So 4 for me. So look, this is my problem with this book is I'm at a serious civil war within my own noggin here.
Oh, okay.
Because there are moments, there are things that make me just go, that's it. Warhost of Vastmark has been taken off the pedestal. It is no longer my favorite of the series. It is Grand Conspiracy. But I can't quite, it is so tight. It is so tight. And they're so different in a way. And I think I might have to have like co-podiums for my top right now. I'm telling you, I'm split right down the middle. It is so hard. Here's what's going on with this series, though. You start off with this family drama of this curse ripping these two brothers apart that already started estranged at the very, very beginning. And you've read the first book, so you know what I'm talking about. So then they become more and more like not only estranged, but for them to be together due to a curse is like a nuclear option for this world. So they are complete. Now, so as we've gone on this curse and we've gone further and we've had the push and the pull of them coming into each other's orbit, and we've gotten to know them. And more importantly, we've gotten to know all the people around them as this world fills out with true characters of Alara and Dakar and Moriel and the Bridians and Talith, and I could go on and on and on. Each and every character that you meet just fits in this beautiful little cube of this shadow box that you keep on the wall of cherished things because you just keep turning the pages to see what happens next. One of the big differences, Warhost of Vastmark, I had so much of my fave Erethan, S. Phelan, right? This one, there's large chunks of this book where you don't see Erethan at all. It's more concerned with the world. It's more concerned with this curse and how these the orbit of these two gentlemen, when they come to each other, these two brothers, and the ripples that it expands outward from their familial tragedy that is on a Greek level, and how that expands out and changes and threatens and impacts this world that they're on. So we're dealing with that. And in Warhost, it's like these huge armies taking the field. In this, it's every bit as threatening. It's actually more so. I mean, we're learning things about these characters. We're learning things about their beliefs. We're learning things about how they want to impact their world and how they see is the best way to impact it. So we have wheels within wheels within wheels, and agendas within agendas, and intrigue and machinations, not just of these two characters that we've come to be following, Lysaer and Erathon, but all the ones around them, and how they may be trying to use Lysaer and Erathon, and how Lysaer and Erathon are either accepting or not accepting that. And as you get deeper and deeper and deeper into the motivations and the machinations and the agendas of all these characters all around them, you start to realize, I haven't seen either one of them for 100 pages, and I don't care. It doesn't matter. Every rock that you pull aside from this world, you learn another secret. You start to realize why these people believe this, why their agendas are this and not that, and why they're diametrically opposed with other characters in this world, and how they each feel like they're doing the best. There's no black or white hats here necessarily. They're all looking at themselves in the mirror and feeling that they're doing the absolute best for themselves and the world around them, and the beliefs thereof. So it just builds and builds and builds and builds, and Janny is not afraid to at the build and the tension and the build and the tension to pay off with a small, introspective, emotional moment. It doesn't always have to be some huge armies taking the field. It can be something quieter or some character moment that pays off in just the most emotional way and the most resonating way with you that keeps you turning pages. This is not a small book, and I blew through it in a week, and I expected not to. I finished it a couple days earlier than I gave myself, because I thought, oh, this is Janny WURTS. It's prose that we like to call here transportive, because it's not like it's such a singular style, and it absolutely takes you from the mundane world that you kind of go to work in and drive home from every night, every day, to a different.
It requires
place,
your
right?
attention and rewards you for taking your time.
It absolutely does. And I went into that knowing I want to take my time. I want to linger in her use of words and prose and language as part of the story. I don't want to miss a beat of it. I don't want to miss any of it. So I gave myself a little bit more time. I didn't need it because I couldn't stop. It just continues to build and spool upwards. Now that just like we were talking about Hadrian, now that you've gone on the journey of 4 books with these characters, and they've been pushed and pulled and molded and beat up in ways and come back in ways that you just couldn't imagine. They're a part of you. They're not the same character. You have to keep going to see what's going to happen to them next and how they're going to withstand that or overcome that. I just couldn't slow down. I just couldn't stop. So I ended up finishing a couple days early because of the build and the tension of this book. All the seeds that she starts to plant in this second arc, which is called the Alliance of Light, that I won't get into it because spoilers, but all those seeds that she started to plant in book 1 are starting to sprout, and she's also planting new seeds. She will just drop something. This is why you can't, it's almost like one of those films that you would love that are done by an absolute master that you can't look away from. Because if you just look at your phone for a second and then come back, or look away to talk to someone and then come back, you could have missed a moment on screen or something. It seems like it's unimportant, but it will mean everything down the road. There's nothing. She drops nothing that she does not pay off, that she does not come back to. Character, place, happening. It all comes back around. It all builds on the other. She's a grand architect here, wasting not one bit of material as she builds this from book to book to book. And these characters become just larger and larger and larger in your life. They're iconic and at the same time completely tangible and real. It's quite the feat, man. It's quite the feat. It's really something. And I think I've got, I don't know. It would depend on what day of the week you ask me. Up to this point, what my favorite in the series would be: War Host of Vastmark or Grand Conspiracy. They're right up there. They're right up there. And you know that's saying something because you know how good Curse of the Mistwraith was just as a start.
Curse of the Mistwraith was by one of, if not my favorite read of the year so far. And that's a special book, Ben. But I mean, the thing about Jenny Wirtz is like, it always gets me so excited to want to jump back in to that world. Because there's something about you specifically that I feel like anyone watching will probably know. There are some books and some stories that you always get a little glimmer in your eye about, and you start talking about the importance of it and how emotional it is, and it's just how great the story is. And there's just something to your presentation that is truthful about it. And every time you talk about Wars of Light and Shadow, I see that glimmer in your eye, and it makes me want to go back.
You know how I am with a little bit of romance, and this does it just right.
Yeah.
It does it just, especially in this book. It's so weird that it walks that tightrope for me. And these characters, Lysair and Erathon, are iconic and larger than life and grand, but at the same time, I feel like they're just I absolutely know.
Yeah.
They burn and they weep for their mistakes, and they pick themselves up and keep going, even when every fiber of your being as a reader watching this is screaming, no, don't do that. And then, like I say, there's no white hats and no black hats. You'll be rooting for one, and then as it goes on, you start to, it's like, oh man, that, Lysair's not my fave. I'm just going to say it, right?
Yeah.
But as you go on, you start to see Erathon doing a few things. It's like, you know what? I really hated that when your brother did it. I know I'm Team Erathon, but you do not make it easy, my brother. Like it because they're real and multifaceted and faulted and just doing the best they can in an unbelievable world. And this world, oh my man, the escalation of the traps and what's coming in this world.
Yeah.
Just off the chart, man. Off the chart. There's a couple just things that she drops in the middle of a sentence here that just you go, oh, that's why that is. It's something else.
I need more, man. You're upsetting my TBR. You're breaking me.
That's what we do
here.
I
know. I don't like it. Anything else you picked up?
No, I read one book this week. I wrapped it up earlier today. So I got a couple days left before we're into spooky season, October 1st.
Yes.
So I'll probably grab, I don't even know yet, I'll probably grab some short stories, some manga, some comics, something, something light, something fun here the last couple days of the month, which we will let everyone know when we break down the entire month in the wrap.
Yeah. All right, then. Sweet, man.
What do you got coming next? You're just going to
I'm just sticking with Ashes of Man. I'm not sure what time of the month I'm going to switch over to Cold Silver for Souls, but at some point I will. I'll figure that out later.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you're gonna.
And I will order that, but that'll be like a once a day thing. That'll be easy.
I'm telling you, it'll take you under 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Before we get into our last category, which is what we watched, I feel like we should thank.
We should indeed. Always people to thank.
Oh yeah, these are the amazing folks that keep everything spinning here. They keep the lights on. They actually take over our channel when we do something we call Town Square and flip this camera around. They run our book club for us, all kinds of stuff. And we're not having a book club this month because we are doing Town Square. We're doing spooky season Town Square. And we can't wait to see what everyone sends in. So let's thank our fine, amazing correspondents, directors, and producers. Thanks to each and every one of you for making all this possible.
Thanks, everybody.
Just a quick break in the action to thank all of our correspondents, directors, and producers on Patreon. These people keep the lights on. They make decisions for us because we don't know what we're doing. We're not great at making the decisions around here. the decisions all the way from what I'm going to read next, what the book club of the month Patreon pick is going to be, but all the way up to video ideas and what we're going to do here on the channel coming up for you. If you're interested or you want to find out how you can be a part of this, right down there in the description box, click the Patreon link. It's got all the answers for you. And once again, thank you to all of these fine people that are helping us build the channel, our correspondents, directors, and producers. This is it. Did you watch anything?
I did, and we got stuff to talk about, but there's spoilers, so I don't know how much we can talk about on camera. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not that much, probably. No,
yes,
I don't.
You do. It's Peacemaker. Of course it's Peacemaker.
Oh, I didn't know you caught up.
I'm caught up, and oh my God.
Yes. What happened?
Roy from The Office is horrible. Those who know what I'm talking about.
No. Oh, look, how fun is this series?
It's so cool, man. I mean, it was a thing that you had told me about that you saw online. It was like a theory. First of all, go watch Peacemaker.
Right.
We shouldn't have to tell you this. It's so much fun. There was a theory that you saw online that you told me about, and you were like, oh, if this is true, that's going to be really cool. And it is true.
And it is
but
true.
The way,
and it's really
the
cool.
way that it happened was like, the only line I can say that's not really a spoiler is when I heard the words "one got out," like I just got like, oh, that's,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that show is so much fun.
That it is. There's 2 episodes left.
Now I have no idea what's gonna happen.
I don't know where it's going. It supposedly sets up so much stuff coming in the future, and
also cameo.
Oh, big time
cameo.
And I don't think that's the last one we're gonna have.
Can't be. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So exciting, man.
A lot of fun.
The DCU has never been this cool, for the screen at least.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cool. It's vibrant. It's varied, because I think coming up, that Clayface movie is going to be something so different.
They put out
from
photos
left
off
field.
The set of Clayface, and it looks pretty its own flavor.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Full on R-rated body horror, and this is what excites me, a lot of practical effects as opposed to leaning into CGI. Yeah. So, I'm telling you, as a DC fan, I'm pretty happy.
I'm pretty sure there's other things that I watched, but that excited me so much that I forgot about everything else. So
that is the one thing. Like, it hits HBO Max Thursdays at 9, and like Thursday at 9:10, 9:15, I'm in front of the TV.
Yeah.
That's the only show right now that I'm doing. The night that it
came out, you texted me, and I hadn't watched it yet, but you just texted me something like, "Oh my God, have you seen this?" or something like that.
Yeah. What else? I'm caught up on Morning Show on Apple TV Plus. It's kind of a fun show, and I checked back in and started watching a little bit of Tulsa King today, just because I
felt like it.
Never finished season 2, and you just kind of felt like, let me go back and see if I can wrap this up, because I know they're into season 3 already. So I thought, let me go back and see if I can get back into this. So I watched a little bit of that. Nothing mind-blowing, just something a little fun to watch here. I had basically wrapped this up. I didn't want to start another book or anything, so I just kind of dialed up Tulsa King season 2 to see if I can get back into it. And fun. I'm not saying it was a bad time. I had a good time.
Well, that's all that matters. As long as you sat down and had a good time.
But the viewing of the week is
Peacemaker. So much so that I'm like 90% sure I watched a new movie or something. I don't even remember what it was. My brain is just occupied with Peacemaker right now. But that's everything you watched? Is that the week? Is that the whole week?
That's it. That is the week. That is the weekly reader. We are caught up.
Wow, man. What a week.
I hope everyone launches and has a great week.
Now that you said it, it's not going to happen.
What does that mean?
You just jinx people. This is common knowledge.
I said I hope it launches great for everybody. And how is that jinxing people?
You just cursed. However many people watch this, you just cursed every single one of them.
You are you're not my literary wingman anymore. You're some kind of
remove a title?
emo kid with a collar.
Man, I gotta be meaner more often. This is how we get rid of all my titles.
No, you know what? I'm gonna add a new title: emo kid with a collar.
Emo kid with a collar. That's a good one. I'll take that one.
Okay, well, let's just wrap everything up before you say something else.
Go for it. Do your outro. Let's see if I interrupt you.
Why don't you do it?
Subscribe and nothing happens. There we go.
The biggest.
I'm just here to make your job harder. That's all I do.
You're just the worst. You're like the biggest Debbie Downer with a collar I've ever seen.
The complete opposite of a helpful, whatever.
Like you just
whatever the antithesis of yes and is that you're hoping your co-host will give you.
Yeah, you just like the worst color commentator in the business. Like you're just so horrible. What do you have to say about that place, Stu? Oh yeah. It's like that.
We laugh, but like I have done that hundreds of times on this channel.
I know. I'm well aware. Everyone out there, have a great week. Get your favorite caffeinated beverage, whatever. Launch yourself. I hope you had 5-star reads last week. Hit us up in comments. Let us know what you got up to. What did you watch? What did you read? I hope it was amazing. We're going to answer every comment because we love to talk to folks about books, the kind of books that we all love. That's the whole reason we started this channel. If you can, hey, hit that thumbs up button for us. That helps us meet some new folks. And every new person that we get on the channel here that joins us, that's a new perspective on these stories that we all know and love, a completely singular take on these that we would never have if we don't open our arms and invite new folks in. Makes us all richer and wiser, and that is what we're all about. And if you're just kind of new here or a couple times you haven't hit that subscription button yet, this is the most amazing group we've ever been a part of. We love to hang out. We love to talk about art, how it changes us, how it moves us, how it marks our lives as a friend, as stories travel along with us. And sometimes come back around and mean something different from when we first read them. We talk about all that kind of stuff. If you want to join, when you hit that subscription button and join us, you're going to get a little bit of a tingle. You're going to feel it all the way down to your very toes. That's just a scientific fact.
And subscribe so nothing happens.
No, that you've got to back me up on a scientific fact.
I do. I am contractually obligated to back you up. It is a scientific fact.
Yes, there you go. Don't say nothing happens. Things happen.
Very few.
I can't wait until you get on your little Hadrian journey further down the line and you can look back and go, you know what? Things really do happen when you hit subscribe.
5 years from now, I'm going to look back and watch one of our videos, just reminisce on old times and go, what a tool.
Wait a minute. We have to clarify, which one of us are you saying that about?
I think I'll leave it to interpretation.
Man, you know what? I just kind of fast forwarded to a eulogy with you on a cloudy day, looking at your feet, maybe mashing some weeds down so you're, don't have to look at anybody in the eye and then look up and say, my dad, what a tool.
We've gone to some horrible places in this episode.
Yeah,
we got to get out of here.
Absolutely. Oh, if you're still here, I'm sorry. If you're still here, you're book people, and in our book, that makes you the best people. Thanks so much for joining us here on Talking Story.